Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Okay, maybe you've heard about the importance of strength training for women, especially as we age, but there are weightlifting and fitness myths that prevent some women from getting started with exercise. Here with everything we need to know, we welcome back fitness trainer Craig Fitzpatrick. It's always so nice to see you.
Good to see you too, Hannah.
We're gonna bust some myths
Bust
today.
some myths. This is what we're gonna do.
So we can be healthy and strong and thriving.
Yes, yeah. Let's not waste any time. If we're gonna work out, let's make sure we're doing it right.
Exactly.
Right?
Don't waste the energy.
Exactly.
Okay, myth number one.
Yes.
Yoga and Pilates will help make muscles longer.
Yeah, so, and I want to start off by saying I think yoga and Pilates are amazing.
Okay,
especially if
good.
you have a great instructor.
I just found my nice lady on YouTube that helps me.
Yeah. So I'm not like bashing on yoga or Pilates. However, and I would also say you can get strong. You can also get really good mobility with both of these practices. However, there's this myth that like by doing yoga or Pilates that you're going to lengthen.
Right.
So we're stretching our muscles, but we're not like changing the attachment points.
Okay.
So that's impossible. And there's no exercise you can do. It's just like, okay, well, what about Romanian deadlifts? Can I do those? It's like, no, that's not going to change it either. You are like where your muscles attach, unless they're surgically changed, there's no exercise that is going to change that. If you are some kind of practitioner that is intentionally telling people, if you come here, we can make your triceps longer. I hope all of your clients go to Taco Bell right before they see you, and that your studio is filled with the most heinous farts. Like that is so misleading and cruel. So don't do that. Do yoga, do Pilates, but do not tell people that it's going to make your muscles longer or
I love
reattach.
that you're a vengeful person.
I
think we connect on that.
Wrath and fury for these.
Justice will be served. Okay, myth number two, lifting weights will make me too bulky or big.
Yes, so especially with women, it is much harder for women to put on muscle mass than is men. And they said if you are deconditioned or you've never worked out before, if you did everything right, you're like hitting the gym at least 3 times a week for roughly an hour doing weight training, and you've got your meals all dialed in that first year, you might gain 12 pounds of muscle. Not 12 pounds of fat, just 12 pounds of muscle. And someone once said, if you think about like visually like how much a pound of muscle is, like a pound of fat is roughly the size of a small grapefruit, and a pound of muscle would be like the size of a tangerine. Right? So if you were to, let's say you like gained 5 pounds of muscle and lost 5 pounds of fat, you're actually smaller. Your weight stays the same, but you're smaller. And the other thing too is it is near impossible to have that perfect ratio. Like a lot of times you're going to, if you gain muscle, you're going to lose a lot more fat. Usually it's almost like a, if you gain like 5 pounds of muscle, you would lose maybe like close to 10 pounds of fat. Yeah.
And that's all hard to do. So it's not like you're gonna.
It's so hard. I wish it was easy to do. And this ties into the next myth that like, if you start lifting anything above 5 pounds or 10 pounds, suddenly you're gonna have arms like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Believe me, as someone who has wanted to have arms like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for their entire life, if it was like, oh, I don't have to deadlift 500 pounds, I can just curl with a 10-pound weight.
Oh, man.
I would be the happiest fella, and I'd also be the most successful personal trainer.
Yes.
Because I just tell, hey guys, you know what you gotta do? Just curl with a 10-pound weight. Your arms are gonna get huge.
We found the secret.
Yeah, but it's not the case. Yeah.
Okay, here's the next myth, that cardio is better for weight loss than weight training.
Yes, and again, cardio is fantastic. We need it for heart health, mood, does so many wonderful things. And although we will burn more calories, usually like doing an hour of cardio versus like say an hour of weight training, what happens with weight training, since we're building muscle, it will stimulate our metabolism for anywhere from like 24 to 48 hours afterwards. So we have more, we're going to be burning more calories in the long run, but just not over that period in the gym. So again, we want both. Both are fantastic. We just, that weight training is probably going to be more beneficial for your goals. If it's
not all or nothing. You need to everything in balance.
Get a little bit of
Well,
both,
and that brings me to the next myth, which is calories in, calories out, because what kind of calories matters.
Exactly. So I've always said 1,000 calories of Sour Patch Kids and 1,000 calories of oatmeal. Your body's going to process that much differently than any one of those. So you want to make sure that like just because you're getting 2,000 calories, 3,000 calories, whatever calories it is, that you're getting the good stuff. Usually there's been like the typical breakdown of like proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. It's usually been roughly like 30% protein, 40% carbohydrates, and 30% fats.
Okay.
But one of the things that seems to be coming out more and more is that the amount of protein we are telling people to have, a lot of our daily requirements, that's like where we need to be to make sure we're not malnourished.
Right.
So if you're really pushing it in the gym, I found, and a lot of different doctors are starting to find, that like your body's going to need more protein for the repair of muscle tissue.
Yeah.
Yes. So sometimes you might need more protein, and that means you maybe have a little less fat or a little less carbohydrates. But every one of us is our own chemistry set.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to dial in what works best for you.
And find that fiber too.
Yes, and yes, fiber is so important.
Don't go all protein and forget about everything
yeah,
else.
Yeah, protein and then just
Yikes.
white rice and then yeah.
Okay.
Not fun. No. Yeah.
Always so nice to see
So
you.
good to see you
Thank
too.
you
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.